By now you may have seen the videos on multiplying whole numbers by a power of 10 and multiplying decimals by a power of 10. If you haven't, I'll put the link in the description. You can check them out later. Today, what we're going to focus on is dividing by a power of 10. So a quick refresher before we start. If you remember, when we multiply a whole number by a power of 10, either by the number in standard form or exponential form, we added the corresponding number of zeros to the end of our number to get the result. For example, 31 times 1,000. We have 3 zeros in our power of 10 number, 1,000, so we take 31 and we add 3 zeros to the end for our answer of 31,000. If we had it in exponential form, it would have been stated as 31 times 10 cubed. We take 31 and we add 3 zeros as the index tells us to. The answer is the same. It's 31,000. When we multiplied decimals by a power of 10, we added more zeros to the right, but we had to do a second step and also move the decimal point to the right. For example, 25 hundredths times 10 squared. We take the 0.25, we add a couple zeros, and moved our decimal to the right 2 spaces. We moved it 2 places because our index told us to. If we wanted to multiply 0.25 by 100, it would be the same thing. The 2 zeros at the end of 100 indicates that it needs to be moved 2 spots to the right. In both scenarios, the answer is 25. Now we all know that division is the opposite of multiplication. Multiplication increases numbers, and division makes them smaller. So for dividing numbers by a power of 10, we will do the opposite. We'll still add some zeros, but we'll be moving to the left instead of the right. Let's look at a few examples. 45 divided by 10. We can assume that the number 45 has a decimal to the right of 5 because it could also be written as 45.0. We need to have a starting point for our decimal. Since we're dividing by 10, we have 1 0, which means we're going to move the decimal to the left 1 spot. When we do that, our answer is 4.5 or 4.5. Next example, 64 8/10 divided by 1,000. Our decimal is already here for us in this example. Since 1,000 has 3 zeros, we'll be moving to the left 3 spaces. But you may notice there's only 2 numbers to the left of our decimal. The way we take care of this is to fill in the additional spots with zeros. When we do that, we end up with an answer of 0.0648 or 648 10,000ths. Another example, 6/10 divided by 10 cubed. Again, we take the 0.6, we move the decimal to the left 3 times as our exponent index tells us to. We fill in the spots with zeros and our number becomes 0.0006 or 6 10,000ths. I will say this, if you feel more comfortable adding the zeros first and then moving your decimal, it can totally be done. You can just get rid of the extra zeros at the end. Let's look at one that way. 7 89 hundredths divided by 10 to the 5th. We take our 7.89 and we add some zeros in front of the 7. We then move our decimal to the left 5 spaces and we get 0.0000789. What the heck is that? 789 10,000,000ths. Anyway, that's it for dividing by a power of 10. If you want some more practice, check out my website at improvedmath.com. I'll put a link in the description where you can find a worksheet and answer sheet for dividing by the powers of 10. All additional resources are free to download. If you want to help me out, click that like button and subscribe, and help me keep making more math videos. See you next time.